I first heard Szymanowski concerto, first violin concerto, when I was around 14. That was something I remember being completely dazzled by. I remembered that when it came to the time to decide what I was going to play for the Young Musician of the Year. I think in this piece, Szymanowski's influences are very, very clear. The fact that he was influenced by the sort of modern French impressionist movement at that time. It is just a series of impressions that all the materials that he used are quite fragmented. In terms of reflecting something about his character, he loved writing, he was a poet too, he loved sort of all forms of art, and I think this piece somehow represents those fragments. I think specifically about him, I have to feel not so much in intense emotion, but more in the colours and shapes and visions you see, what I see when I hear his music and play his music. I feel more like a painter or something, like I'm creating a palette of some sort of a vision for the audience. Interpretations of all works change with time. They change as you do. They develop, and you can be adamant that this is the right interpretation at any given moment, but 6 months later feel totally different about it, and that's happened to me numerous times with Szymanowski concerto. There's a beauty in hearing the music from fresh ears. When I'm sort of hearing a lot of music for the first time, the fact that I didn't grow up in any sort of intense music environment, I think gives me a sense of amazement that I may not have towards the art form. A lot of today's musicians, it's in our own hands to connect with our audience a lot more. Anytime you invest, it results in someone being a little bit more open-minded to classical music, so they would come into a concert hall with a different perception before the notes have even begun to play. That is an investment that is absolutely worth it.